Like, so it's SNL and you're doing topical sketches. Like, if there was like a famous black guy, like, what did you guys do? Who played? Did that come up? Or there's an Asian woman in the news. You want to do a sketch about that Asian woman in the news, and then you go, rock paper scissors. Who's playing the Asian woman?
Well,
I'm just. I mean,
no, I don't. We didn't do a lot of that. Billy Crystal worked with Sammy Davis Jr. He was on the year before, and he did a thing where he imitated Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think it was racist.
It's not.
I go, well, he was dark like him. I go, what's that? I go, it's makeup.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
But suddenly makeup is racist?
Yeah, exactly. I understand.
When the Wayne brothers did White Girl,
Yes.
I didn't think it was racist.
I
thought it was hilarious.
Exactly.
And I kind of admired it.
When Mickey Rooney did that Chinese dude in that one movie, I loved it.
I drew the line.
I go, bravo. Yeah, I mean,
I only
well,
think
that
it's
was
racist.
over the top.
Go to the Mickey Rooney one.
Yeah,
go to the Mickey Rooney. Go to
Pull
Mickey
it up.
Rooney. Right?
Pull it up.
Yeah. Because this one, I was like, bravo.
Well, but if that's the problem, if you apply standards of today to 50 years ago or 100 years ago, things change and
yeah.
I said,
Okay, so this.
Which Mad TV sketch was that?
okay, I'm not even trying to be funny.
Okay.
So that's Mickey Rooney on the right and you on the left.
That's both Mickey Rooney.
What?
Yeah, that's both Mickey Rooney. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, Jared, as a half Asian, how does that make you feel?
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like you. He's white and Asian.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched that movie for the first time like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it. And then he shows up on screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
People don't really talk about this.
I know.
It
I
comes
know.
They
up.
do.
Asian people know about it.
He was doing a caricature.
Of an Asian person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the teeth.
Probably. Right.
too
The
much.
teeth is extreme. Right.
Yeah.
But if he said it now, he goes, yeah, well, now I get it. He goes, back then it was, you didn't think of it. I have a directory. They used to have it's like a phone book, right? A casting directory of every actor, right? And anyone could be in it. It was like 2 phone books, men, and then one was just women. I have one from like 1924.
Wow.
Or 20. And if you saw it, it goes categories of people.
Yeah.
And it's all like, you're talking about races.
Yeah.
Jewish types, black type, Asian types,
Yeah.
Indian types, this type. That's how
Wow.
that's how people thought.
Yes.
And the real thing was, what really happened was, if you want to know why it was like this and why it's changing, the early 1900s, a lot of Jewish European immigrants came from, like my grandparents, from Hungary and Romania, Russia. They all fleeing death. So they came to New York. So the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants basically ran New York. And they go, the Jews aren't allowed in banking and this. They can't be in anything. But they had you know what a Nickelodeon is?
Yeah.
This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, you know your history, my fellows. So the Nickelodeon is when you're a kid, like on the side of a book, you do little pictures.
I did that,
and then
yeah.
you'd flip it and it would move.
Yes. You go.
So right.
Yeah.
So you fan the book, right? So Nickelodeon was photos like taken separate of, like, they didn't have film then, of a horse galloping.
Yeah.
So you'd look in a viewfinder.
Oh, I've seen those. I've seen those.
And you
yeah,
turn the
yeah.
crank.
Yeah, I've seen
and it
those.
looked
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
movie. So the Wasp said, let the Jews have the Nickelodeons. It's a gutter business.
Wow.
So that's why they got into that. Then what happened is they built into a big thing, and then there you go. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what you.
They wanted to get rid of their European background and become Americans and assimilate into America.
Yeah.
And if you see, so they changed their names.
Right.
They made all the Jewish actors change their names.
Right.
And they were presenting their image of what they thought America was, which was white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Wow.
And they became very, honestly, self-loathing Jews. It's
Wow.
called. And they Tony Curtis is he wasn't self-loathing, but his real name is Bernie Schwartz.
I know, because when I did that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis in Budapest, her father, Tony Curtis, created a synagogue there. So one morning, Jamie Lee Curtis goes, "Let's go to my father's synagogue." So I wore the little hat, and I went there one morning. I was so tired, but I felt like I had to go because she invited me. But it was like, and there was like a lot of history there, and it was very emotional actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're well, yeah. So like the
Did you listen to a word? I feel like you don't listen to a word
I heard it. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add. To
I
it.
know, but it's like almost as if
I
you're not
wasn't
even, we're not even
there.
we're in two different fucking rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. I know, but are you really
What a
listening?
lovely story.
Okay.
When did you start working with Happy Madison?
Dude, bro.
just jumped decades.
Bro. We're not even close to being there yet.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
that's what happened. In the 60s, so George Siegel was the first actor to say, I'm not changing my name.
Oh.
He's Jewish.
Right.
But they all did. Kirk Douglas was Isher, Daniel Lovitz. And then, minority, they were right. They wouldn't give them parts,
Right.
And then about 5-6 years ago, it started changing. And then they started saying, like my friend worked forever, and they go, you can't get work. Why? You're 60 and you're white. And it went the other way. About 10 years ago, it started switching. I had 2 parts in shows, and they go, John's our first choice, and then they go, sorry.
The network did.
Yeah, they go, we have to have minorities in this. And I myself at the time was, well, why don't you cast the best actor for the part? But if you really want to help minorities, instead of saying, the CBS had a thing, they go, we have to have 2 minorities in every show. I'm like, well, why don't you give them a whole show? If you really want to help people, don't give them like little bits and pieces here.
Hence Blackish.
Give them the whole show.
Yes.
Well, Blackish, it's fine, but it's funny.
It's funny, yeah.
If it wasn't funny, you'd go, it's not. That's how I look at it. It's not funny.
Yeah.
It's like when Ellen DeGeneres on her show came out and she was gay, and I was doing a pilot at ABC, and I said to Jamie Tarsis, who was the head of it, I said, well, okay, she's gay, but you're doing a sitcom. What's the funny part of the show? Where's the It's a situation comedy.
Yes. Exactly.
So I understand she's brave. She's not comfortable. She goes, I don't feel comfortable. You're set me up on dates. It's fake. I'm gay. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now what? Now, where's the comedy?
Yeah.
What's the situation that's
We
funny?
understand. We understand. Yes.
I just don't think you hear me. What's the situation? You're not.
Yeah. I know what situational comedies are. Yeah. What is the situation? Is what I
Well,
never seen any
the
of
show was off the air so
so
not
quickly.
long after that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because she came out gay. There was nothing. What's the funny part?
Yeah. The funny part. How about like me? I'm looking for a place.
What is she trying to do?
Oh, how about a show for us? I'm trying to find a place, right? And I can't find it. And all of a sudden, I see, an ad for this, house, and you're living there, right? And then now the sitcom is about me and you, 2 strangers living. That's a funny situation.
I thought of a better
What is that
one.
called?
Okay, give me a better one then.
I don't want to say it. Somebody will steal it.
All right.
I'll tell you off the air. You just made me think of something funnier.
No, just say it now.
No.
We'll cut it out. We'll edit it out.
Liar.
You know why? Can I say something? I don't think you have a funnier one. I think you're just saying that to one up mine, right? And going, oh, we'll talk about it later. But I don't think you're wrong. I think you're fucking lying, dude.
What's yours called, Bobby?
Yeah, 2 guys in a house.
No, it's that, but
funny.
it's me, and then I come home and you're a squatter. Oh, that is funny, and not a conflict. Or should I say conflict?
Conflict.
That is racist.
You said conflict.
You just said it.
You said it first. Conflict.
Didn't you just say it?
Who said conflict first? Oh, I did? All right. You say it.
Conflict.
Wow, very good one, dude.